Welcome to the family, bro.
Nah, man, go ahead, man.
What's going on, guys? So we're out here at Anchor Room today, and it didn't take long for Terrence to catch the mod bug. So as you can see, he got the amber corner blackout done, and we're going to be showing today how to install the Euro tail lights. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to need to do is remove the OEM tail lights, obviously. Yeah, we're going to start by removing this piece here. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on there, so they just unscrew, as you can see. So there's 3 total ones that you have to remove. This is the 3rd one that's hidden kind of behind the covering there.
We got this guard that we're going to need to pop out.
So this piece here you have to take off from the OEM light and then put it on the So this is the OEM plug right there. That's the Euro. So you can see the difference in them. So what we're going to have to do is pull the wires out of the connector and then reattach them in the OEM one. And I think on this one here, it's already been done, so you can see kind of what it's going to look like once you pull all those wires out. So these factory connectors do have like a white piece over top of it you will have to remove before you can start pulling the wires out. So that's what we're doing now.
This comes in like a little nail kit, you know, when you buy the fire nails or whatever the case may be, but I'm using this because it's very thin and it's easy to get up in there because you have to lift up on the lock so that way you can remove the pins out. So you're just going to see me slide this in with the curve point sticking upward, slide this in, this back to the far, grab the wire that I'm sticking in and pull out just like that. Very simple. Slide it in, push up, pull out.
Yeah, that's important to note so people aren't, cutting their wires or just trying to pull on them without using those little tabs. Because if you ever want to switch back to the OEM, you'll be able to do that using this technique. So that's a good thing to know.
Done, just like that. Alright, so when you're connecting the pieces in and you're referencing the diagram, you're going to want to make sure that the connector lock is facing upward, not downward, but upward, and you can see numbers.
Alright, so this is what the finished product looks like once you plug in the wires from the Euro lights into the OEM connector. Alright, so because Terrence has the subwoofer, there will be an additional step of removing that so that we can get to the tail lights here. Notice that the sequence functionality is different on the Euros. 2 red lights light up at once, and then the amber one on the end lights up. And the lights get a little bit brighter when the headlights are on, obviously. Alright, so we got the installation complete. We're out here with Terrence now, and I'm going to try to answer all the questions I think that people are going to have to ask. So the first question is, where did you get the lights from?
I got the lights from Ford Parts UK. If you go to fordpartsuk.com, you'll see them up there. It's in pounds, British pounds. So, you know, whatever the conversion rate is at the time, that's what you're going to be looking at. I can't say what it's going to be right now, but you're just going to have to look at that yourself.
Yeah, and so the pricing information can change based on the current conversion rate.
Shipping and all that stuff.
Yeah, shipping is different, because I know a few people that actually have these lights, and almost all of them paid something different, but you're looking between, what, $700 to $800-900, somewhere around there is depending on the conversion. The other thing is we looked at the install. It's not too difficult of an install, but there is wiring, but you do obviously have to do that wiring. It's not plug and play. All right, so another question I know people are going to ask is, are these legal in the United States? And what I'll say is, you'll probably just want to check with your local jurisdiction. When you hit the brake lights, they light up. So I would think that they're legal, but you know, I'm not going to say that they are in all 50 states. You're just going to have to check on your own. One last thing I wanted to mention, because I know some people are probably going to ask some questions. The parts are shipped actually from the UK by air. It took about five or 6 days for Terrence to receive them, so it's not a long wait at all. And paying between $700 to $900 is way cheaper than what one of these tail lights, one of the OEM US tail lights would cost. So it's definitely a good deal. And although Terrence does have the clear LED side marker lights coming in, he went ahead and swapped out the OEM side markers with some that were already tinted. Jason let him borrow his to clean up the look a little bit. The red lights definitely don't look good. So if you're gonna go with the Euro tail lights, I'd suggest either tinting your side markers. Anchor Room can help you with that, or either just getting some of the Raxium or Diode Dynamic side markers. Hopefully you get a good set.